Ladies, we are here. Let me get everything ready. Hold on. Let me get on my notes ready, so I'm ready for tonight on that show. What the fuck is happening? All right. I think we're on the show. Okay. We're on that show. All right, wait, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, what I want to talk about this is, look, I am so tired. The entire, like, every time I go to the NFL or whatever, I just hear about this shit over and over and over, and that is the Saints getting screwed in the weekend. By yes, I understand they got screwed, but it's enough. It's enough. They gotta let it go. You got the owner calling the NFL. You got the tight end Watson calling the NFL. The wide receiver Thomas. You got Sean Payton calling the NFL. They're not. They're asking for a to play the game again. They're not gonna play the game. Never in NFL history has there ever been a situation where the referee screw it up and you play the game again. You have to move on. You have got to understand things. You have got to be able to move on from this. Like, this is unbelievable. They just need to fucking move on. Seriously. Sean Payton today, I believe there was a report that he tried calling Roger Goodell. I guess Roger Goodell didn't even fucking answer. Watson, the tight end, sent a card telling how upset he was at Roger Goodell. The owner also, I guess, tried to call Roger Goodell. They need to stop. They're not going to replay the game. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? Let it go. Let it go. I am starting to worry that this is going to mentally affect them next year, because remember, they still get the terrible loss from the Vikings last year, which that was completely their fault for not making the tackle. And now you got this loss, which was not really their fault, but well, they should have run the football, only ran it 21 times. But this is enough, I think. I think they need to let it go. It's been like 5 days. They need to let it go. Every day this week, I tune in to NFL, ESPN, Fox Sports. They talk about this shit. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? Need to let it go. They have got to let it go. I am starting to worry about the Saints. Everybody's like, well, the Saints are going to get it next year. I'm like, I don't know anymore. I really don't. This team, they have gotten their ass breaking heartbreaking. I'm gonna say ass, because I'm a macho man. They got in their ass broken 2 times. Last year by the Vikings, and this year by the referees and the Rams, whatever. This not that easy, guys. This team could be in trouble as far as trying to win a Super Bowl next year. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too high on everybody else. Oh, they'll get back. They're getting closer. Last year lost in the divisional. This year losing the NFC Championship game. I am not as comfortable saying that they're going to win a Super Bowl next year as some other people. Those losses are heartbreaking. Trust me, mentally, it is hard. It is hard. Trust me, I've seen this shit with the fucking Seahawks, the Falcons. It is hard mentally to prepare for the next season, to completely reset your mind, to start all over. It is hard. It is hard. I'm not gonna sit here and say they're not gonna win a Super Bowl next year, but I'm also not gonna. I don't feel too comfortable saying they will win the Super Bowl next year. Obviously, I'm gonna evaluate everything. Usually wait until the summertime to really think about who's gonna win the Super Bowl. But as of right now, I'm not too sure if I want to say the Saints are going to win the Super Bowl next year, because 2 heartbreaking losses on 2 straight years to the Vikings and Rams, and then now they can't get out. It's been almost a week and they still can't get over it. Let it go. Come on, seriously, can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? And look, I'm gonna say something, and a lot of people are gonna get mad, but I have to keep my eyes very closely on Drew Brees next year, because the first 11 games of the season, he had 29 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. The last 5 games, he had 7 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. So he's around the age now where the cliff, you fall off. You just fall off. And so I have to keep my eyes on Drew Brees this upcoming season, because the last month, he kind of fell off a little bit. I don't know if it was the Dallas game throwing out the strategy out and how to fucking play them, or Drew Brees just fell off. He turned 40, And I don't know. Tim Duncan, Derek Jeter, they were doing fantastic. All of a sudden, they turned 40. Derek Jeter couldn't play anymore. Tim Duncan couldn't play anymore. I don't know why. And I don't. Is that going to happen to Drew Brees? I don't know. So far, the last weeks of the season, when he did turn 40, he only had, like I said, he struggled. Only 7 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. I'm gonna keep my eyes very closely on Drew Brees next year. He didn't throw the football downfield as much the last month of the season. That's also something to look at for next year. And like I said, I cannot say here and say, like all of you, like Larry Savage and all of you, everybody else. I cannot remember who else has been saying it on live streams, that they're going to win the Super Bowl next year. I have to sit back and look at this team. One, how are they mentally? 2 straight ass-breaking losses. Vikings and Rams. And how are they mentally? And Drew Brees. I'm sorry, but we have to sit here and look at the stats. Last 5 weeks, whatever. 7 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. When before that, the first 11 games, he was killing it with 29 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. There was a huge... Drew Brees was riding higher than a giraffe pussy, and then he just fucking fell. Can he get back up? I don't know. Once you fall off that cliff, you fall off of it, you never get back up. So I want to see Drew Brees, how he plays this next year, because his play really dropped down the last 5-7 weeks of the season. But they need to let it go. They have got to let this loss go. They need to stop calling the NFL. They're not going to replay the game. Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? They just start getting ready for next season. Start getting ready. Simple as that. That's all you have to do. Get ready for next year. Start your preparation. Go on vacation then. Do something. Drew Brees had like fucking 5 kids. Go on vacation. Relax, let it go, Watson. Go on vacation. They have got to let it go. They're not going to replay the game. Stop it. Everybody's getting ready for the Super Bowl. Everybody's going to start heading to Atlanta this weekend. They're not going to replay the game. Stop it. I cannot believe I've never seen a situation like this where for almost a week they're still talking about the same thing. You got players, owner, coaching, assistants, maybe their fans. I think there's a guy in New Orleans who's got who owns like our car dealership, and he put something on he bought like banners or something, and he said something about the NFL suing the Saints. Also the Saints are looking to sue the NFL. This is just starting to become one big mess. I don't know what's going to happen. I doubt they're going to win. They need to let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? Marty, what do you have to say about this? Ronald, I know you're a Dallas fan, but you live there. Let me know. I know a lot of people on the Saints watch me. Let me know what you guys think. I think they need to let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? Because it is getting ridiculous. And I think the more you talk about this, the harder it's going to be able to get over it and start resetting the mind for next year. You smell me? You know what I'm saying? Let it go. Can't hold it back anymore. You smell me? Anyways, I think that's what I have to say tonight on the show. That's what I have to say tonight on the show. Let me know, guys, what you guys think, because it's ridiculous. It is ridiculous that they actually want to sue the NFL, and they're actually having all these people call the NFL to try to replay the game. They're not going to replay the game. Stop it. You smell me? Anyway, that's what I have to say tonight on the show. I want to thank all of you, the fans, for joining me tonight on the show. And until next time, I am as good as advertised. And I'm out like a light.